Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best cabinet table saw. Starting at number 5. SawStop 10-inch. SawStop is somewhat unusual in that it skips the consumer grade and even mid-tier markets altogether to favor professional woodworkers. However, this approach pays off dividends in the performance department as the SawStop PCS 31230 TGP 252 cabinet table saws are excellent for beginners and masters alike. While not the most powerful cabinet table saw on this list, this table saw still packs plenty of power with a motor that generates 3 horsepower and pushes 13 amps. That said, the real prize of the SawStop PCS 31230 TGP 252 is its safety feature that stops the blade within 0. Still, the SawStop PCS 31230 TGP 252 cabinet table saw exceeds expectations in other regards with its blade guard dust extraction that beats most competitors under the table. Speaking of which, this model also enjoys an extremely robust 52-inch rip capacity to the right of the blade, though the rip cut is less spectacular to the left of the blade. The only other potential issue with the SawStop PCS 31230 TGP 252 is its obviously static design that cannot move, but this is a cabinet table saw after all. Coming at number 4. SKL 15-amp 10-inch. As the name suggests, SKL is another part of the Skillsaw family, and this entry approaches the table similarly to DeWalt's second entry. Instead of catering to the professional contractor, this entry from SKL aims its sights at the DIY hobbyist. However, this tool does not seem to know what its target audience wants, as its motor is nowhere near as powerful as some of the other benchtop models, though it still pushes 15 amps. You also will not have to worry about cutting dense hardwoods with this saw thanks to its no-load blade speed of 4,600 RPMs. For example, as a benchtop model, it does not offer the best cutting capabilities with 25.5-inch rip capacity right of the blade. The cutting depth of just 2½ inch is quite underwhelming considering that this is a 10-inch table saw. However, the Skill TS6307-00 benchtop table saw surprises with the ability to make micro adjustments, a feature that may not get as much use in the hands of a hobbyist. At number 3. DeWalt Table Saw 4. DeWalt makes another appearance on this list, but this time it aims to appeal to a completely different demographic without sacrificing much. To point, DeWalt DWE7485 is meant more for the consumer-grade DIYer's home shop and provides a good value therein. That said, there is no getting around the fact that this model is not nearly as powerful as professional-grade saws with a motor that only generates around 1¼ horsepower but still pushes 15 amps. To make sure that the motor does not struggle too much, this saw from DeWalt still spins its blade at an impressive 5,800 RPMs, the fastest reviewed. DeWalt understands that the target demographic for the DWE7485 is not professionals, and ensures that its functions are easier to use than some of the other entries. As if that were not enough, this entry also comes priced for the average hobbyist and is not super expensive, at least when compared with other table saws on this list. Number 2 of my list. SKL 10-inch heavy. Skillsaw is another company with an illustrious history that includes popularizing some of the most iconic power tools on the market, like the circular saw. The Skillsaw SPT99-11 job site table saw aims to keep this lineage intact by providing one of the best performing saws on the market. However powerful other saws may be, few can compete with this entry, which comes equipped with a powerful worm drive motor that generates 4 2/5 horsepower and pushes 15 amps. Even the densest hardwoods should present no issue for this saw, while it generally doesn't suffer from durability or quality control issues. This table saw's adjustment components are known to be somewhat fragile and require more care than its competitors. Still, Skillsaw SPT99-11 also comes with a stand that can compete with any on the market in terms of stability, whether in motion or standing in place. And number 1. DeWalt 10-inch table. DeWalt likely needs no introduction as it is an extremely experienced power tool manufacturer that specializes in professional-grade products. That said, the DeWalt DWE7491RS still manages to surprise in a couple of aspects across the board. For starters, this model comes with a powerful motor that generates 2 horsepower and pushes 15 amps, which is better than average for job site table saws. On top of that, the DeWalt DWE7491RS also spins its blade at 4,800 RPMs, which makes it great for cutting dense hardwoods. From a quick glance, it would seem that the DeWalt DWE7491RS job site table saw is easily the best value, even if it is a bit expensive. Unfortunately, these table saws are known for quality control that has become a bit iffy, especially recently, which can make getting a good one a bit of a gamble. Fortunately, the saw comes covered by DeWalt's 3-year limited warranty, which should give you some peace of mind in case you get a rotten apple. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.